It is exactly 9 p.m. East African time. Many thanks for joining us right here at Look Up Weekend. My name is John Matava. Today being the 9th day of December 2023, we have a lot for you tonight, including a deadly circumcision in Elgeyo Marakwet. And of course, Raila Odinga calls for fuel reduction in the country. That, of course, and much more coming up just after the highlights. Tonight,
in Elgeyo Marakwet County are concerned with an upsurge of admissions of young people who come in with adverse effects following circumcision.
5 boys died, 28 others admitted in hospital after circumcision complications in Elgeyo Marakwet.
Sasa tuna habari ya kwamba bei ya mafuta katika soko ya ulimwengu imerudi chini. Sasa natakana mwezi huu wapunguze bei ya mafuta na shilingi 45 kwa lita.
Azimio leader Raila Odinga demands fuel prices to be reduced by at least 45 shillings per liter, citing reduced petroleum products in the global market. And on our exclusive feature tonight, we tell you the impact of increased taxes on the IT sector. Well, welcome to the program tonight. My name is John Matava. Our sign language interpreter tonight as well is Felista Adundo. Let's get started. 5 boys have lost their lives while 28 others admitted to various hospitals in Elgeyo Marakwet after complications of traditional circumcision. Confirming the incident, county health officials have stated that the boys were admitted with many suffering from pneumonia and blood infections. Gala Luda starts our bulletin tonight with a story.
In the serene landscapes of Elgeyo Marakwet County, amid this somber atmosphere, a spotlight falls on the harsh realities surrounding circumcision practices in the region.
In Elgeyo Marakwet County are concerned with an upsurge of admissions of young people who come in with adverse effects following circumcision that is ongoing across our county.
A traditional rite of passage turned into a devastating tragedy, claiming lives of 5 young boys and leaving 28 others fighting for their health in various county hospitals.
So far, we have admitted 28 in our various hospitals. We have admitted 28 initiates who have recently underwent the rites of passage or circumcision.
As the news unfolded, the local health facilities found itself grappling with the aftermath of a botched circumcision operation. Health Minister Michael Kibiwott stands at the forefront of the crisis, revealing grim details of the uncircumstantial deaths.
And it is sad that we have so far lost 5. We continue to receive more. In the last 24 hours, we have admitted 24 initiates from across our county, including the neighboring county of Uasin Gishu. As we speak, we have 1 patient in the ICU.
Kibiwott, jointly with Dr. Hassan Kipyegon, points an accusing finger at the environments in which these circumcisions take place.
And have come into our hospitals with severe pneumonia, severe septicemia, and severe pneumonia, amongst others.
Shedding lights on the unsanitary conditions that contribute to the unfortunate turn of events.
And so we want to take this opportunity to appeal to all the caregivers who have initiated in the seclusion to take the extra caution and safeguard the health and the lives of the initiates who are currently undergoing the rite of passage. We have also, working with the county commission, have issued an advisory to all our chiefs and the public health officers to work together to sensitize the families who are concerned and ensure that all the initiates who are in seclusion now receive the necessary care, the necessary review and urgent referral should they need.
The gravity of the situation underscores the need for cooperation between the health sector and the community to ensure safety of the future circumcisions.
And also it's sadly to say that the lives that have been lost are needless. We are not supposed to lose any life because the procedure by itself is supposed to be a safe procedure. And but because of the conditions surrounding the procedure and surrounding the care following the procedure, which has exposed the initiates into this condition.
Aludagail for the tales of circumcision deaths.
Thank you so much, Aluda Gal, for that story. Let's take you to Kajiado County, where the Azimio leader Raila Odinga demanded the reduction of fuel prices by at least 45 shillings, citing reduction of petroleum products in the global market. Speaking in Kajiado County, Odinga called out the government for exploiting Kenyans. Politics of cost of living took center stage at the Thanksgiving ceremony of Kajiado East Member of Parliament Kakuta Maimai. Azimio leader Raila Odinga demanding the fuel prices in the country to be dropped to 45 shillings per litre as global oil prices have significantly decreased.
Sasa tuna habari ya kwamba bei ya mafuta katika soko ya ulimwengu imerudi chini. Sasa natakana mwezi huu wapunguze bei ya mafuta na shilingi 45 kwa lita. Sio ati shilingi 5, shilingi 10 peke yake. 45 au 50 kwa lita. Manake bei ya mafuta imerudi chini kabisa katika soko la ulimwengu.
Odinga further condemned the government's move to privatize public operations, stating that the action will jeopardize the economy.
Wanaanza sasa kujaribu kuuza mashirika ya serikali. Mashirika ya serikali wanataka kuuza. Wameshauza zingine, wametoza ushuru. Sasa wamesema hii kampuni hii tutauza, hii tutauza. KSH watauza. Pipeline wataka kuuza. Tumesema hiyo tunakataa. Tukatae.
The opposition leader called out President William Ruto's leadership for unfulfilled promises and punishing Kenyans with increased taxes.
Ushuru zimezidi. Ushuru zinaongezwa kila siku. Ushuru zinapanda. Wakati mwingine sasa watu wananiambia mimi ati afadhali wachukue mshahara wanipatie mimi kodi. Kodi ni kubwa kushinda mshahara. Wewe chukua
He also made a clarion call to the Maa community to join the ODM party and remain members, urging them to avoid arbitrary land sales and instead focus on reclaiming the lost land from historical land injustices.
Upaki kwa chama ya ODM. Baba amesema atarudi hapa, nitarudi na yeye.
President William Ruto has called on the African heads of state to give African youth a central role in shaping conversations around the trade and investment, tackling of emerging challenges and fostering of peace in the continent. While officially opening the Youth Connect Africa Summit in Nairobi, President Ruto says Africa has a vibrant youth population that can spur unprecedented growth through innovation and creativity, and returned with more.
Reason why Kenya.
The 6th edition of the Youth Africa Connect Summit brought together participants from across the continent. President William Ruto, who officially opened the summit in Nairobi, says African youth carry the future development aspirations of the continent and must be given their rightful place in the society.
We are in a new process of creating a new Africa. One that is founded on a rock-solid belief in our own capacity, that is driven by our relentless pursuit of progress, and that is committed to developing solutions to obliterate the challenges that we all face.
With the continent boasting of a large number of youthful population, President Ruto has challenged the younger generation to invest in innovation and creativity to tackle the problem of unemployment while also offering solutions to other emerging challenges.
I invite you to stare down the challenges of today with your intelligence, creativity, and capacity to innovate. I invite you to play a leading role in the transformation of Africa, to ensure your voice is heard, your effort is counted, and participation assured.
The head of state has insisted the African youth must tap into the huge opportunities provided by the digital space to network and address global challenges such as climate change.
With the technology available to us today, it is very possible to build one African market. It is possible for an idea to rise in Nairobi, arrive in Lagos by midday, and Cape Town by sundown, and vice versa. It is possible to develop, respect, and appreciate our various cultures through social media. We can exchange ideas and learn from each other every day.
To ensure youth are effective in the role of offering solutions to emerging challenges, President Ruto has urged his fellow African heads of state to provide a conducive environment for them to thrive.
African governments like Kenya have to make supporting MSMEs a key priority, pairing financial support with advisory services. We must foster a conducive environment for entrepreneurship by providing young people with access to capital, mentorship, and opportunities to transform their ideas into thriving cross-border businesses. This can be achieved by simplifying business regulations, facilitating access to finance, and promoting regional economic integration.
Other leaders supporting sentiments by President Ruto.
The youth of this country and the youth of Africa are looking for opportunities where they can work across counties and across nations, and we should provide those opportunities by being less rigid, for example, in the public service, allowing people to work from home.
You have what it takes, you have the knowledge, you have the energy, you have the passion, and you are the people we need to put Africa in the world map.
All this innovation that you will be witnessing here need financing, but they also need ecosystem support. They need nurturing, they need mentorship, they need capacity, and all of us here partners need to invest in making sure this happens.
Henry Tendanyula, Lookuptv.
Thank you so much, Henry Tende, for that story. Moving forward, the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, has issued a compelling call for renewed dedication to democracy, equality, and the justice as Kenya commemorates its 60th Jamhuri Day. Speaking from London in the presence of High Commissioners accredited to the Court of St. James and the heads of international organizations, Mudavadi emphasized the significance of hoisting Kenya's flag as a symbol of collective determinations to construct a nation where every citizen, whether at home or in the diaspora, has the opportunity to thrive regardless of the background or circumstances.
As Kenya marks its 60th Jamhuri Day, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi has called for renewed dedication to democracy, equality and justice.
On this day, we come together to commemorate the enduring spirit of our beloved nation. Today, we stand united in pride, reflecting on the progress we have achieved, the obstacles we have overcome, and the promise of a brighter future. In the intricate tapestry of Kenya's history, each thread narrates a story of resilience, diversity, and progress. Our unity, forged by the shared aspirations of freedom fighters and the dreams of our people, remains the cornerstone of our strength.
Speaking from London, he emphasized the significance of hoisting Kenya's flag as a symbol of collective determination.
We renew our commitment to the core principles that define us: democracy, equality, and justice as a Commonwealth member state. The hoisting of our flag symbolizes our collective determination to build a Kenya where every citizen has the opportunity to prosper regardless of background or circumstance, whether residing in Kenya or the diaspora here in the UK. We encourage Kenyans to invest in these spaces as much as they invest back at home.
Mudavadi has called on Kenyans abroad to embrace diversity for inclusive development.
Together, let us embrace the richness of diversity that enriches our nation in this global village, fostering a sense of belonging for every Kenyan. Looking toward the future, may our journey be marked by sustained prosperity, inclusive development, and a legacy of unity that inspires generations to come.
Acknowledging the positive outcomes of King Charles and Queen Camilla's official visit, Mudavadi stated that the visit showcased collaborative efforts between Kenya and the United Kingdom, particularly in enhancing shared prosperity, addressing climate change, fostering youth opportunities and employment, promoting sustainable development, and contributing to a more stable and secure region.
This visit showcased the collaborative efforts between Kenya and the United Kingdom, particularly in enhancing shared prosperity, addressing climate change.
Brian Amwai, Lookuptv.
And that story by Brian Amwai takes us on our first break right in Lookup Weekend. Stay with us. We'll be coming back with much more for you.
Infinity Industrial Park is one of the largest private industrial parks located along Eastern Bypass, Nairobi, which provides modern infrastructure for smooth operations for industries and business enterprises. Infinity Industrial Park offers world-class amenities and facilities with wide roads, a police station, a power substation, fire station, public transport stage, hospital, and shopping mall. In addition, Infinity Industrial Park also offers CCTV cameras, 24-hour private armed security patrol, sewer, water, fiber optic cable, and 3-phase power connection, added to public utility, canteen, and dining areas. Sail on the golden opportunity to invest in Infinity Industrial Park fully serviced warehouses at a special price of 3,569 Kenyan shillings per square foot. For more inquiries, visit our website infinityindustrialpark.com.
What about mambo fantastic if not scholastic? Chota kuchota na Hetia Supermarket imerudi. Ukifanya tu shopping ya shilingi 1,000, wewe unaingia kwa promotion ya chota kuchota na Hetia Supermarket. Watu wanaendelea kushinda ndani ya Hetia Supermarket. Mwana tata kitoko. Wewe na umeshinda
nini? Yote. Hasa nalala.
Karibu ndani ya Hetia Supermarket uweze kuchota kwa wingi kabisa. Watu huko wanasema nini? Nakwambia kwamba chota kuchota. Unangoja nini?
Magari 7 za kushindaniwa, TV, fridge, microwave, shopping vouchers, school fees vouchers, instant prizes na zawadi zingine kemkem. Chota kuchota imethaminiwa na Hetia's Oven Fresh Bakery, Gigabyte, Mount Kenya Milk, Clover's Food Products, Velvet, Magic Drink, Pwani Oil, Arenco, Fruit Juice, Masterchef, Toilex, Coolsip, Mika, Wash Ultra, Philos, Pristol, Nivea, My Choice, Ushindi, Fresh Fry, Arimis Jelly, Cabernet Water, Dettol, Ketepa, Meta, Glucose, Coca-Cola, Rosy Tissue, Big Giant, Elbins, Unilever, Fresh, Unga wa Dola, Blue Band na Pasta Star. Shindano la chota kuchota linaanza tarehe 1 Disemba hadi tarehe 10 Februari mwaka 2024.
Hetia Supermarket, a world of choice.
Welcome back to the program. Thank you so much for watching from wherever you're watching from. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and as well as on Signet. Moving forward, Isiolo County has been put on a map after registering reduced cases of gender-based violence in the region. The gains have been attributed to concerted efforts by the government and the NGOs through sensitization programs. Faith Charles with more.
The fight against gender-based violence in the country is seemingly bearing fruit as cases have significantly reduced in the red zones. Speaking at Oldonyiro and Legwenyi villages during the outreach campaigns to mark the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, Lookuptv Chief Francis Lekula has lauded Isiolo County and other county governments' commitment to educate the residents against gender-based violence.
Hii siku 16 ya kuhamasisha wananchi juu ya dhuluma ya jinsia imeleta matunda sana. Hapo zamani ilikuwa na dhuluma ya kina mama na mtoto msichana, lakini sasa hivi wakati serikali imeingilia pamoja na NGOs kwetu imepungua. Na hata watu wamejua umuhimu ya masomo.
Mercy Edukani, an officer from the State Department of Gender and Affirmative Action, noted that there is positive feedback of reduced gender-based violence cases across the villages.
Tumefurahia ya kwamba hii jamii wamekubali message ambayo tumeleta na wamekubali kuchange ile kidogo imebaki, na kitu kingine imetufurahisha ni kwamba FGM huku ni kama hakuna, na ile walikuwa nasema ilikuwa juu wife battering ni kama pia imeshuka, na tutazidi kukuja ili tuweze kuhamasisha zaidi na zaidi.
Acknowledging the efforts by the county government to end gender-based violence cases, the vice residents say the sensitization program will go a long way in ending the retrogressive practice.
Tambo kina mama wako wanapewa chance hata ya kupeleka mbuzi soko, na hata akipata pesa kutoka mahali ingine mzee ndio anashughulikia hiyo pesa. Sasa siku hizi mama hata akiingia kwa group ama akiweka pesa yake mahali ingine, yeye ndio atajua vile atatumia hiyo pesa, na kitambo ilikuwa wazee ndio wanajua vile watatumia hiyo pesa.
Wazee kupiga mama wengi ni walevi. Mama anaweza kuwa na biashara yake na anaweza kuwa na nini, mzee ako na biashara yake. Mzee anakuja kuuza kwa soko hapa, anakula pesa yote ya ng'ombe, hawezi fikishia watoto chakula. Mzee analala pale kwa faranda, si anaibiwa. Kwa hivyo mama ana makosa, mzee kuna makosa, kwa hivyo anaangaliwa. Kwa dhari si nini FGM tumestop.
Charles, Lookuptv.
Moving forward, a session of leaders drawn from the Western region have called on the Ministry of Education to employ strategies that will safeguard integrity of national examinations to avoid errors witnessed in the 2023 KCPE examinations. The leaders noted that national examinations should promote equal opportunities for all students.
I'm hoping and I'm putting neck on notice, let the challenges we've seen in KCPE not be repeated in KCSE. We want credible results. I know my schools have done well because they have worked for it. Let them get their credible results. Iya aibu ndogo ndogo, mtoto hakufanya sign language na anapewa matokeo ya sign language, hatutaki kuiona.
Songa kando kidogo hivi unasikia mtihani iliharibika. Matokeo mtihani imevurugwa. Kama unaweza cheza na chochote kile, lakini usicheze na elimu. Unaweza kucheza na elimu ya watoto wetu? Nataka nimwambie Ruto na watu wake muachane na mambo ya elimu, mambo ya kuchokora mtihani ya watoto muachane nayo.
Tovuti, a business solution software company, has called on the government to shift its tax policy for companies in the aid sector in the country to be able to hire more employees. Speaking in Nairobi during a review of the company's impact on businesses in the country, Tovuti's co-founder Martin Rono called on the government to attention on the number of levies and taxes it takes from companies in the country to host a single employee. Simbelaja Charles Kiage with the details.
Cut back on the taxes and levies. This is the rallying call from Tovuti, an established IT company.
If the government can find
especially with the current policies. The current policy, just to hire one person, leave alone the salaries you're paying that person, the levies that you need to pay for one employee is just too high. So if, let's say I was to employ one person today, I would have to budget for about 50,000 extra just to pay the government. So I'm budgeting for an extra employee for the government. So those policies are what are killing the industry.
Tovuti, a company that has been in operation for 10 years, has seen its operations grow to 7 countries in the continent. A factor one or attributes to the little startup capital required to put up technology companies, which he says is more reason for the government to make the operation environment for the sector easier for more companies to onboard more labor.
We serve customers in 7 countries at the moment: Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, Somaliland, Rwanda, and Malawi. The asset and maintenance management solution, one of its key goals is increasing efficiency on use of assets, such that if you increase asset efficiency use, you reduce wastage, you reduce pollution. So for example, I would say through our platform, asset owners are able to make sure that their assets are in top-notch condition, which then improves their efficiency, which then increases their lifespan. Again, as a consequence of that, it reduces the carbon footprint and pollution.
He has thanked local bank Stanbic for being at the forefront of supporting companies in the IT sector. He further adds that the solutions in the sector are customer-led, which according to him further positions technology-driven solutions as the driver of modern economies, which Kenya aspires to achieve.
The products that we offer primarily do not come out of our own thoughts. They're customer initiated. So the oil and gas product, a customer reached out, they indicated their problem they wanted to solve, so we came up with ideas on how they can solve that, and that's how the fuel card product came about. The asset and maintenance management also came about from an existing customer request. So an existing customer came up to us with a problem they had, and together we proposed a solution, which is now what Stanbic funded to become now a full-blown product.
For Look Up Weekend, Simba, Elijah Charles Kiage.
Welcome to some sporting action. The Harambee Stars are moving forward, Harambee Stars players Paul Mungai Kiongera, Wilson Ombuga Oburu, and David Kingatua were among the 28 coaches who graduated with the CAF D coaching license. This after a 5 weeks training program, which ended today in Mombasa.
Kozi imeisha leo ambayo ilichukua 5 weeks. Kuna kila aina ya watu, tuna former players, tuko na coaches wa clubs kutoka kwa different tiers. Kuna watu wako county, kuna watu wako NSL, wengine wako division 1 ambao wamepata hii nafasi. Na kama federation hii nafasi inapatiwa ili kuweza kuboresha mpira wetu wa Kenya. Tukitoa
Skating coach and players in the Trans Nzoia County are appealing to the county government to help them with the gear and a stadium to use during training. The skaters have talked about the hardships they go through when preparing for competitions.
Hakuna paths mzuri ya kufanya training. Na I remember one time tukiwa pale karibu na Mbwere, that's where we began. I remember 1 or 2 kids waliwahi vunjika kwa sababu gari inakuja and they don't give way for these kids kwa sababu they feel they have the right.
Huwa tuna train on the road. We are our location is district SEK Back Street Road.
And that is it from the desk. Many thanks for watching, and just be reading a few comments from you guys that have been watching us. I can see John Makali from Facebook says he's watching from Nairobi. Many thanks, John Makali. I can see Charles says he's watching from Lodwar. Many thanks for watching. And those that made this bulletin a success, we're saying many thanks. My directors, Duncan Rondo, Jeremy, and the rest of the team. Meanwhile, for you viewer, please do have a peaceful night and make sure that you just keep safe. Please have a very fantastic Merry Christmas.